What is Jason Relaxation talking about? WrestleMania is going to be off the chain. You've got literally Roman freaking Reigns, man. He's going to be doing this hoo-ah, and it's going to be off the chain, motherfucker. Okay, let's be realistic. What do you have for the card for WrestleMania 32? You have the Dudleys versus the Usos. You have the League of Nations taking on the New Day. You have Charlotte taking on Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks in the triple threat. You have Shane McMahon taking on The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell. You have Dean Ambrose taking on Brock Lesnar. And you have Roman Reigns taking on Triple H. Some of these matches had to be tweaked, changed due to injuries. Neville's supposed to be in the match, but of course, with that situation, with him suffering an injury on Raw, this WrestleMania is very scary looking. At the beginning of the video, you saw me do my little stick, if you will, and this is kind of like a video response to Jason Relaxation. Uh, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm kind of up in the air about WrestleMania 32. I mentioned WrestleMania 11 in the comment that I commented on Jason Relaxation's video. And the reason I mentioned that one was because that was a WrestleMania that I really was not really interested in. It actually, the WrestleMania 11 was so, and they had it actually previewed for the main event, which was Lawrence Taylor taking on Bam Bam Bigelow. That was on. I remember seeing that on Fox. It was like they giving away the main event just like that. Well, it wasn't necessarily the main event, but it was one of the potent matches for the event. And my thing about that is, it's just, what are you trying to grasp when you do something like that? This was like 1995, so this was like the time where the WWE was not, well, the WWF at the time was not where it should have been with WCW and so forth. And this was also a time where their roster was not as star-studded, kind of like how it is now. And it kind of makes you think, where is this going to take you? Because see, us as wrestling fans tend to look at a lot of nostalgic parts about WrestleMania in a sense, if you think about it, with Stone Cold, The Rock, and all that. But you can't always get that every year. You're going to have to build wrestlers. And I think what the WWE is struggling to do is build potent stars that transcend the main event roster, that are more for wrestling fans. And it's hard to say about WrestleMania 32. It's just, I don't know. I'm probably going to try to go and get the network because I'm curious to see how this WrestleMania actually turns out. And this is coming from a person that hasn't ordered a WrestleMania since like WrestleMania 23. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. But, man. And just like Jason said, with the injuries, Neville, John Cena, Cesaro, Randy Orton. It's a list of guys. You got guys that are suspended because of bullshit reasons. Titus O'Neil. You got a whole lot of shit in between that just is not looking good. Hell, I would have thought Vince McMahon would probably be like, he's going to throw a rabbit at head, I believe. I really do feel that at WrestleMania 32, we're going to see some surprises. Just so it entices people to want to order the pay-per-view. And I think they're going to be hush-hush. Shane McMahon was one. What if during the match with The Undertaker and Shane McMahon, Kurt Angle comes in and attacks The Undertaker to help Shane McMahon win the match? Or maybe it's the other way around. Or, this is one I thought about too. What about for Kevin Owens, who, of course, was supposed to fight Neville or either fight Sami Zayn because they're saying it's going to be a Sami Zayn version. What if neither one of them fight Kevin Owens? And what about if RVD comes back? That could be a little surprise. Well, there's a couple of things we could look at, but yeah, WrestleMania 32, yeah, it's a lot to top. It's a lot of stuff to, because every year WrestleMania is the biggest thing ever, and it's like you're really trying to grasp at what you can. And plus, I'm hearing that some of the wrestlers, like Brock Lesnar and so forth, probably will not be wrestling after WrestleMania. So it's not going to be a bunch of build-up matches, build-up after WrestleMania. So that's like, man. But yeah, this is my 2 cents about the WrestleMania main events. This is Jughead82 signing off.